Towards the end of summer, your herbs will probably get quite leggy, like mine have here. So I'm going to show you how to prepare them so that you have nice fresh herbs throughout the autumn. So all we need to do is, with leafy herbs such as oregano, sage, mint, we can take it right back down to the bottom because you can see that new growth just starting there. So there's really no method to this. You just need to cut it right back and just make sure you don't go into the root system really, and you'll be absolutely fine. And what we'll do, when we cut them back, you can already see the new growth coming through, and that will just flush on and create an entirely new plant to what you've had in the summer. And you don't want to feed your herbs as well, because what that'll do is it'll encourage them to flush out lots of nice lush growth, but then when the winter time comes, they'll get attacked by the frosts and the cold temperatures because they're so young. So really you want them to struggle a little bit and harden up themselves, and that way they can protect themselves with the cold temperatures to some degree. And by the end of this, you won't have much of a plant left, but in a couple of weeks' time you'll see it coming on leaps and bounds, and it really will be worth it for your herbs throughout the autumn. And that's the oregano done. Now, with the thyme, with it being slightly woody, what I would do is I would part the plant, and you can just see the new growth coming there, and you just take the plant back to that new growth, no further, just to the new growth. And that way you're ensuring that you will get some more growth from the plant without harming it too much, and it just gets rid of all that horrible straggly appearance, and again will give you a nice plant through the autumn. And don't worry, it will leaf up again. You just have to be slightly more careful with this one and just look out for that new growth. And once you're done, you can place it back outside in exactly the same position it was happy in the first place. And any little straggly pieces, you can just cut them off just to give an overall nice rounded appearance. So with the rosemary, it's exactly the same principle with cutting back, except you don't want to cut into the old thick woody stuff. You just want to cut into the soft growth just to tidy it up. You really can't prune that back too much. With the sage, it's exactly the same as the oregano, a nice leafy herb, and you can take that right back to about an inch off the bottom if you want, and that will just produce new growth really easily. And finally, we have the lavender here. Now, this has flowered, it's gone past its best, and so I'm going to tidy this up, and all we need to do, just these few straggly bits, I'm going to cut off on their own, and then the rest is really easy. Just gather it all together, and then in one fell swoop, or two fell swoops, we're going to just cut that off, tidy it up, and you've got a nice green plant here that is going to stay nice and compact and lush without then flower heads going to seed. And that is really how easy it is to tidy up your herb container and keep them going through the autumn.